So guys, anyone who didn't join last week, we started the first of a couple of progressive circuits. So the idea being last week that we kept the timing the same, but every time we moved to another set of that circuit, so there were 3 sets, we increased the difficulty, I guess, of the moves. We're going to do the same today. So they're going to be quite basic moves. They shouldn't be too tricky to pick up. However, each time you do them, they will get progressively harder. So we're progressing the moves. But the little twist that we've got today is that we're also going to increase the time as we progress the difficulty of the moves. So what I would say is there's a couple of moves that anyone's got struggling with back injuries or maybe prenatal or postnatal. Just be careful on the last 2 exercises. I'll try and give some modifications there. But the same as last week, if you get to the hardest round, which is the 3rd round, and you find that you're struggling with the progressions, just take it back to where we started, okay? So you're going to be the best judge of where you're at fitness-wise, etc. So I think we're just going to go, guys. I think hopefully people are joining us, otherwise people are watching it retrospectively. So nice and simple, the first circuit, so we've got 8 moves here. And the first circuit we're going to do is just going to be 30 seconds for each move. Now I've put in a 5-second pause between moves, but hopefully you can kind of pick it up as we go along. And the first one we're doing is nice and simple. Everyone knows this one. You would have all done this in the school playground, is the jumping jack, okay? So what I'm looking for here, keep the bend in the elbows, so just keep the upper body nice and loose. Try not to hold too much tension there. Okay, so guys, if you are ready, we're going to go in 8 seconds. So this is move number 1. Okay, in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. So keep it light on the feet. Use this as a nice cardio warm-up. So 30 seconds for this first round of 8 moves, guys. 2, 1, 5-second rest. Okay guys, bring your legs nice and wide. We're going to come down into a shifting lunge. So lunge to the side, bring it up, lunge to the other side. So we're starting with the modifications, okay? We will progress. If you want to make it a little bit trickier, bring it into a rock. So watch here, high abs, that the feet are pointing forward. So watch that they're not turning out here, and just rock from side to side. 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to bring it into a basic ice skater, guys. So take a step and feed behind. Let's go. Get some pace. So nice and simple. That back foot is touching the floor as you feed behind. So remember, these are the basic versions of the move. So anyone who's been in my classes knows what's probably going to come. Rest it. Okay, reverse lunge, guys. So just keep switching legs. You're going to bring it back. Come up and switch. So remember, what's important here is sitting through the back leg rather than leaning over the front. Just keep switching sides. Keep that train line. Keep your posture. Right, now we're going to do a step out squat. Feet together, guys. Step it into a squat and back. Step it into a squat. We'll do 30 seconds, so 15 seconds on each. Step it out. Then we're going to switch the leading leg. Let's switch. Step it out. Step it out. Keep looking at me. Put the hand on the floor. We're going to come into a little bit of boxing in 2, in 1. Okay, we're going to go for a left, left, right. Let's go. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. jab, jab, cross, 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 jab, jab, cross. 8 seconds, guys. Jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross. And rest it. Okay, onto the mat. Onto your backs, guys. Right, legs in tabletop from here. Use the core muscles to pump yourself into reverse crunch. Really try to watch that you're not letting the knees track over. You're trying to use those core muscles to generate yourself up. Right, stay on the floor, guys. Legs up in the air, head, neck and shoulder off the floor if you can. Leg lower. Bring it as low as it can before it feels like the base of the spine is trying to peel off the mat. Keep the foot flat. If it gets too much with the head, neck and shoulders, just bring them down onto the floor. But just be aware, all these sessions we've been doing, guys, it's the same that I've been saying. Just watch the base of that spine and rest it. Okay, get back up, guys. You've got a 30-second rest. It's not very long. So the rest period is the same as the work period, okay? So we're going to progress that jumping jack. You're going to give me a jump and then a press. So the press comes from the shoulder, push upwards, okay? So alternate between a jack and a press. Right, guys, round 2. Ready? Let's go. So jack and press, jack. Legs are still doing the same. It's the arms. And now we're into our 45 seconds. If it gets too much with that coordination, just bring it into a shoulder press, jack, okay? I know sometimes it's a bit like the old rubbing the belly and patting the head at the same time. Pick up the pace if you can. And rest it. Okay, so we're going to do the rocking side lunge, but I want you to start with a squat. So squat, rock, rock. Sorry, I should have been wide. So squat, rock, rock. Squat it in the center. Rock from one side, rock to the other side. Squat it, rock, rock. Squat, up, rock, rock. Back up, squat, up, side high, Steve, in the center, squat it, rock, rock it, squat, guys, you've got 10 seconds, rock it, squat, rock it, squat, rock it from side to side, and rest it. Okay, ice skaters, guys, give me more pace. So, you can come down lower. Keep it light on those feet. Whatever feels right for the arms, it's totally fine. For the last round, we will be bringing that hand down on the floor. Hi, Anthony. Guys, 8 seconds here, keep going. And rest, okay. So, reverse lunge. This time when you come up, guys, pick the foot up, ready? So down, foot comes up. We're going half and half. Guys, switch leg. Let's go. we started early. I gave you a 5-second pause. I can see someone saying, sorry I'm late. It's fine, it'll be available. Oh, I'm rocking all over the place, guys. Don't follow me, keep it nice and upright. Keep going, 3, 2, 1, rest it, 5 seconds. Okay, jump out squats. Ready, let's go. So, light in the center, bring it nice and deep. Got 3 more moves, guys, before we progress, and the time goes up. Done far too much with my legs today before I even came into this. I'm feeling this. 2, 1, rest it, right. Jab, jab, cross. Hook, hook, ready? Jab, jab, cross. Okay, cross, hook, hook. So, left, left, right, left, right. Left, left, right, left, right. Bring those arms up in the hook. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Keep the core muscles nice and tight. Light on the feet. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Back on the floor after this, guys. And onto the floor. Okay, the reverse crunch if you can. Instead of starting a tabletop, start with the legs straight. Okay, so remember, you're trying to avoid rocking over the head. You're just using the lower abdominals, all of those muscles, to raise the legs up. Bring the head, neck and shoulders down, guys. That was terrible. Do as I say, not as I do. Good. Okay, into the leg lowers. Now guys, when you get to the bottom, bring the legs out. Watch me. Leg lower. Widen. Back in. Back up. Let's go. So breathe out as you come down. Remember the back has to stay pressed in the mat. I'm not sure why I'm shouting because I've got the microphone on. I think it's what I do under stress. So at the point that the abs can't take any more, you're going into a leg abduction. Should challenge it further. Hi Frank. Hi Yoga Breeze. Rest it, guys. Okay, you've done 2 rounds. We've got 1 more to do, okay? So, as you know, the moves are going to get harder and the time is going to increase. Hi Sulin. Okay, so guys, this last round, your time has increased to 60 seconds. Okay, the moves are getting harder. So I can barely even stomach demonstrating the first one. So you're going to come down into a squat, jump out into an atomic jumping jack, guys. A minute here. If your heart rate wasn't raised, it will be now. 2, 1, let's go. So down, jump it out, down, jump it out. So if anyone's just joined us, guys, this is your modification. A jumping jack, but make it fast. The next stage of this was press. So jack, press, jack, press. If you're on the 3rd round, guys, I want these atomic star jumps. So if you've got room in your living room, keep going, guys. Sorry, my mic's slipping out. The sweat in my ears. Oh, the pain is real in these legs. 10 seconds. Getting near my light fixture and rest it. Okay, so this time, guys, lunge to the side, bring it up. Let's go. Bring it up. We'll do half and half. Side lunge, sprint starter. Side lunge, sprint starter. Side lunge, sprint. Side, sprint. Oh, my legs are burning. Okay, guys, switch legs. Other side. Bring it up. Remember, this trailing leg has to stay straight. So you're lunging, coming up. Keep the toes pointed forward. So same teaching points as the regression. Guys, you got 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the ice skater, I want the foot off the floor now, guys. Let's go. So you come down. The foot hovers now. Speed skater. So from side to side. So remember, your modification is just from side to side with the foot on the floor. Sorry, I haven't been talking through modifications. Guys, I've got so much sweat in my eyes. I'm not doing the shout outs any justice. I'm trying. Guys, keep going, keep going. Who have I got here? Hi, Pauline. Okay, keep going, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that reverse lunge, we're gonna hop. You ready? Start with your right, so down, hop it, down, hop, hop. Remember your regressions, your modifications are without the hop, okay? We will switch legs. Hi, Claire. Okay, guys, we're going to switch legs. 3, 2, 1. So, down, hop it up if you can. Oh, she's gone. This, guys, is what happens when you train on a tired body. So, don't follow my example, listen to your body. Remember, modification. If you need it, watch your balance, rest it. Okay, so we're going to jump out into a squat. Ready? Now when you come in, I want pulse, pulse, jump, in, pulse, pulse, jump, in, okay? Keep going, guys. So if you need to take it down, pulse, pulse, and then just step one leg out. Pulse, pulse, step the other leg out. Into a squat rather than a lunge. Pulse, pulse, jump, in, reset, out, in, reset, pulse, pulse, jump it out, jump it in, pulse, pulse, jump it out, jump it in. Keep going, guys. Sorry, I'm having real mic issues today. Jump it in, pulse, pulse, jump it out, jump it in. Oh man, this is a good one for the lactic. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Guys, you're going to give me a sit-up now with those punches. Ready? Let's go. So, sit yourself up. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Back down. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Back down. Watch the spine. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Back down. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Back down. Use those abs. Really power up. Use the outward breath as you come up. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. That's good. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, jab, cross, hook, hook. Guys, you are 2 moves away from finishing today. It goes over the 20-minute marker today. So I won't be staying on for any bonus rounds because my son will be walking through the door in about 10 minutes and I don't fancy having him involved. Nobody needs a 4-year-old. Okay, so guys, watch me. Let's go for the crunch. Ready? Legs are up, crunch it, back down, one leg comes down, the other one. Crunch, so it's alternating leg lower. Same thing applies. Watch that lumbar. It should still be pressed into the mat. If it gets too much with the head, neck and shoulders off the floor, remember that's creating an intra-abdominal crunch. So better to bring the head, neck and shoulders down if that is getting too much. Up, down. So it's a reverse crunch into an alternating leg lower. Crunch, leg lower. Keep going, guys. I've ceased hearing. Keep going. 2, 1, rest. Okay, last one. Guys, leg lowers, then I want a circle. Watch me. Lower the leg, circle it back up. Lower the leg, circle it back up. Remember, take it down to that point where the back wants to disengage and the abs cannot hold it anymore. That is the base of your range of movement through the abdominal muscles. Okay? So it isn't just abs, guys. I know I've been banging on about it for weeks. Think of all those muscles that we've talked about in the corset on the front and the back that create the stability and the strength through your body. That's why we spent so long on planks. Keep going, guys. 3, 2, 1, and just draw the knees into the chest. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a couple of minutes of cool down. I don't normally do this. We normally stay on for another round, but it's quite a lot today. Okay, so we've done a lot on the legs. Well done, everyone that stayed. If anyone missed the beginning bit, it will be available, don't worry. I will put it on my squares, I'll put it on Instagram TV, it'll be on my YouTube channel. Sorry I didn't have much more energy to give today. Didn't realise how tired I was going to be. So, guys, sit yourself up nice and tall. Sorry about the position, but it's the best way to demonstrate this. So, I want you to take your right foot, so you're in this V-sit position. Take your right foot, place it on the inner left thigh. Okay, now I'm going to show you what most people do. So I say lean forward and they go for a lean. Fine. What I want you to do is pull up through the spine, lengthen through the sternum, and then lean over. Now, you should be able to feel it really deeply in the hamstring. The hamstring insertion into the glute. Okay, if you can pull your foot nice and flat, even with the toes facing towards you, in dorsiflexion. Now, what you're going to do with this right knee that's just hovering, let's deepen this. Push down onto that right knee. Now you should feel real deepening into the inner thigh of that left leg. So this is a nice little quick complex to stretch out the posterior chain, okay? So there was a lot on the legs there. Maybe it was just me and all those jumping squats. potentially wasn't a good idea to have 2 sessions before this with jumping squats. Okay, now you're going to take that extended leg. So for me, it's that left leg. I want you to bend it behind the body. Now, again, we've got our legs now in this mermaid position. You're going to pull up through the spine and then lean over. So anyone who does yoga and Pilates, or anyone who's ever had a tight piriformis, hi Andy, that was tough. Had to compromise. Compromise is good. It's not a compromise. Think of it as a modification, and then next time you can do it for a bit longer or for a bit faster. That's good. Well done, Andy. Every workout you should never regret. You should never regret a workout. So from this position, guys, you should be getting a nice stretch now through the right hamstring insertion, piriformis. Now, to make it deeper, what we're going to do is we're going to come over now to the left-hand side. So that leg that is bent behind us, try and stretch over to that side. Oh, you should feel that really develop that stretch. And then, guys, keep your legs where they are. Come into an upright position. Oh, I've got sun cream in my eyes. Okay, now you're going to take your right forearm. So our legs are still in mermaid. You're going to bend behind yourself, and what I want you to do is put your right forearm onto the floor, twist the body, and now focus on your left hip flexor. Okay, so that's your quad muscles going into the hip. Really stretch around, and you should feel a lengthening on one side of your obliques while you get a little crunch on the other side. So a nice stretch should even go through to the big lat muscles on your back. So a really, really good one to stretch out that entire posterior chain. Okay, let's come back to the original position. So guys, we're going to repeat that on the other side. So legs in your V-sit. Bring that left foot into the right inner thigh. Okay, now remember, don't just lean over. Pull up through the sternum. Now grab your toe or your shin. However far you can stretch it will depend on your hamstring mobility. Okay, but the main thing is that you've pulled up through the sternum before you lean over. Now, deepen it. Push into that left inner thigh. And just keep going. Just keep trying to find how deep you can get that. I've got more mobility on this side, so I can go deeper into this stretch. That's good. Now take that right leg that's been extended and bend it behind. Okay, so we're back into an opposing, so the opposite side, mermaid stretch. Again, pull up through the sternum and stretch yourself out. Get that pigeon stretch that you would get if you were stretching out the piriformis. The front leg is admittedly not at a 90-degree angle like it would be in a piriformis, but you should still be feeling that into the hip crease. Now we're going to walk those hands over to the right hand side because that's the leg that's come back. See how deep you can get that, how far over you can come. And then slowly bring yourself up, realign yourself. Now you're going to take your left arm and you're going to place it, your forearm, on the floor and twist round, and now get that stretch coming from the right hip flexor. So really twist round, get those obliques, guys. Get the lats, pull up, twist round. Should feel like a nice one. Just want you to hold it there for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're just going to finish off. I want you to come into a crab position. Okay, so you want to have your feet flat on the floor, but it's okay if they're not parallel in a traditional squat. So think of your sumo squat, and you're going to come down, and I want you to sit your body nice and tall, and just rock from side to side. Find a good point, and when you've got that point and you feel nice and strong, come down into that prayer stretch and really try and open up those inner thighs. In the meantime, don't worry if you can't do this. Just find a comfort level with the feet flat on the floor and you can just rock from side to side. Okay. Just hold that there for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the hands flat on the floor, guys. Push up. So you're going to push up through those hamstrings. And then just come back down. We're going to do 4 more like this. So push up through the bottom, so it's like you're pulling the bottom up, lengthen the hamstrings, back down. 3 more, push up, 2 to go. We better make this the last one because I've just got visions of my 4-year-old trying to charge in. Push up. And then slowly stack yourself up, guys. Just loosen any tension in the shoulders. And just finish by placing the palms on the back of the spine and draw the elbows together. Really nice stretch there. Good. Well done, guys.